Let's go! Me, I know they like nothing to worry me. Hey, I know they like nothing to bother me. Hey. Check my 1 2 1 2. What's up? What's up? How you doing, baby? What's up, baby? Yes, your girl Wahurakabutha in the building. I have a story time, right? Before we even go too far, please subscribe. Another banger. Thank you. Wow. No. Hey. Some of you think you know me and you don't. You don't. On to this story time. Now this story time happened a while ago. I think I was like maybe like 15, even 16, 17. Damn, that was like 10 years ago. Guys, that was a hot minute ago. You know, when I started making YouTube videos, I used to say like, 5 years ago. And then now it's 10? 10? Where does this time go? And in high school, actually from like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, wahurakabutha was always on a diet. I never liked how my body looked. I was always looking for the next diet. I remember I had gone on holiday, and imagine I did a diet while on holiday. Even in high school, I did IB. So IB is like from 5 and 6 or A levels. I convinced my parents not to pay for lunch food so that I can buy salad. Imagine that was now my lunch. Don't get me wrong, that salad was sweet. Oh, well, delicious. Even there was a time when I was a vegetarian because I thought it would help me lose weight. Then I was pescatarian. Another time I did, remember that diet for Beyonce? The one for, I don't know, cayenne and what? I did that diet. It made, I shit. That thing clears your intestines. I did the one for no eating carbs, where you eat just protein and vegetables. What didn't I actually do? I did everything under the mother sun. But it even got to the point where losing weight became my personality trait. And I remember even my best friend back then, we'd go, like in IB, we had to do community service things, and we'd go and, help the community. I'm trying to think what we had done that day. I think we were giving back to our children's home. And that day I was talking about how I'm on another diet, how I'm trying to lose this, how I'm trying to lose that. And I remember her saying, why are you trying to lose weight all the goddamn time, honey? And I said, girl, it's because I'm fat. It's because I think I'm fat, And now that I look back, I'm like, you're not even fat. Even right now, you're not even fat. And even if you're fat, you're not unhealthily fat. Like, it's fine. I wish I could go back and tell my younger self, just relax. Because the wahurakabutha today, catch me, there's no way. Where's the kunilipa? In fact, if you ever hear that I'm on a diet, know that someone has kidnapped me and they're taking over my body. It's the aliens. That's not me. My relationship with food was very toxic. And there was even times when Should I just admit this? Because I hadn't planned to talk about this, but now that it's coming up. It even got to the point where I would throw up. Like, I'd force myself to throw up. I'd binge eat and then throw up, and then I'd feel like shit, like throwing up. Like, it even got to a point where my stomach, I think I even had got ulcers. I used to even starve myself so I can lose weight, and I'd feel so good when I lose weight because everyone would be like, oh my god, you look so nice, you're so small, oh my god. I'd do like extra sports, and I'm super hungry, but I'm just trying to lose weight. I wish I could go back to that version of myself and just give that girl a hug and be like, girl, honestly, if you're hungry, just eat. Now I've learned that, if you're hungry, eat. When you're full, like, stop eating. The food is not going anywhere. And that's something like I had to literally teach myself, because I always thought, like, for example, if I open a bag of crisps, I have to finish all of it. There's no way. Let me tell you, there's no way those crisps are gonna stay there actually for the night. You know how there's those people who eat crisps and then they just, and then they're like, okay, I'm done, and then they pack and put it aside. How do you do that? That could never be me. Now it is, but I open a bag of, till now I do this one. If I open chocolates, I finish. If I put a lot of food on my plate, I will finish it. Let me give you a story time, actually. This was not even the point of this story time, but it's just background of another story times of things that I had done because of how obsessed I was with losing weight. So we went for lunch with my family. And what would happen, or what I'd normally do, is that I'd drink water as I'm eating. Yani, I became so good at throwing up. I became so good at forcing myself to throw up. I knew if I drink water and eat, it's easier for it to come out. I remember there's times that I'd throw up and then I'd feel this pain on my chest. And I thought I was gonna die. And that the toilet. Obviously, when I eat, I always felt like when you eat, you gain 5 kgs immediately after. So when I eat, now that's when I eat, and as I'm drinking water, and the guilt starts kicking in. Then I finish eating, I go to the bathroom, and I throw up. The issue with that now is that after you've thrown up everything, you're hungry again. Then you eat, and then you throw up again, and then your stomach starts hurting. Imagine you eat with these people you've eaten with, you go home, and then you eat again, and they're just like... But that's because I threw up everything we eat. This time we got this house help. We're gonna call her. What should we call her? What should we call her? Clouds. We're gonna call her Clouds. So Cloud and I were boys. Like, you know, I don't know about you guys, but me and boys love my aunties. Like, what's up? How you doing? You know, how's your day been? What are you up to? Oh my god, class was silly. You know, we always used to vibe and chat. And she was like very like jolly lady. She was always happy-go-lucky. Like, and her food was good. Like, we was vibing, right? And everyone in that house knew I was on a diet or not eating certain things. So both my parents were working. And I remember this time we came home and I think there was no electricity or something. Me and Cloud were just chatting, right? We're just chatting. And then she's like, Ati, oh yeah, by the way, there's this thing I took the other day. Aki, it really like cleaned my stomach. Nakwambia. And how she lost like 5 kgs already. Asis was like, what? That's the goal. What are you on about? And she's like, yeah, so it's like a herb that she took, and it's really like, you know, it's really good for your stomach, and you know, if you're interested, I can get it for you. It's the neighbor, the gardener of our neighbor is the one who supplied her this thing. And I said, damn, yeah, I'm interested in this thing. Then she was like, what? And it tastes bitter. Actually, it tastes so bad, but just give it a go, you know, you can just try it. And then she was like, oh, like, don't tell your parents, like, let this just be between you and I. Me, I said, that ain't a problem, boo. I'm gonna lose 5 kilograms. Say less, I ain't telling nobody. So she told me it was gonna cost about 500 Kenya shillings. I had to save money from my lunch money, like the lunch money that my dad would give us for, not for lunch, for break. So I had to save cash. So after some time, I had saved some cash, and I gave her the 500 bob. I remember, what? I was excited. I was like, y'all don't even know what waste. Hey, I'm about to be a sexy mama, sexy mama. How did I save this money for break? I didn't eat over break time. I must have carried a fruit, something light, yani something that, yani when it reaches your stomach, it just, you know what I'm saying? So I give her the cash, and she says that she'll get it to me for me in like a day or two. One of the days, I'm not sure whether it was weekday or weekend. All I know is that it was in the evening and it was dark. So this day, we're in the kitchen just chatting, and she's like, oh yeah, by the way, the gardener gave me the drink, the concoction. And I'm like, I bet, bring it. Then it's like, you sure you want it? I'm scared for you. You know, it's bitter. You know, it's really bitter. You told me how many kgs did you lose? Me, I want it. Give me that concoction. So she goes, she gets it from her room, then she comes, and I remember it was in a Coke bottle. Remember a Coke plastic bottle, but the wrapper was taken out, and then on the bottle top there was plastic paper. You know how people put a plastic paper and then close the bottle top on, like that? It was a clear, was it clear or green? Clear or green plastic paper on top, and then she had tied it. It looked like someone had blended grass and a bit of sand, and she told me it has to be the last thing you take before you go to bed. So after you take it, you can't eat. So we go out to my room and I drink that thing. Let me try and describe what it tasted like. It tasted like, I know I can still taste like in the back of my throat. There's like a medicine it tastes like it has. You know those things that you it's not bitter, but you know those things that you drink and then your thingies do like this at the back, and then it leaves a bad taste at the back of your throat. It left like a musty taste. And then I said it was dirty green. It was some weird concoction. Oh! And I remember even I had to drink it closing my nose. It smelled so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, guy, I can't remember him. So I closed my nose and I'm drinking. And I finished and I'm keeping my mouth closed because I could feel my body trying to throw it up. I could feel my body trying to remove it, trying to be like, yo, sis, I don't know what you've taken, but we don't want it. But when I said, you're staying down, I went outside, I'm trying to breathe, I'm trying to keep it down, just trying to take deep breaths. She took the bottle, I don't know where she went with it. The next day, absolutely nothing happened. And now that I look back, what if she had put poison in that? That's the story time of the things that... Actually, now this video has changed because I was just going to tell you that video, but I guess now it's changed because it's a story time, I guess, and a chit chat of things that I did or extreme things that I did because I was really trying to lose weight and I thought that I was very unattractive and not the right body size. And I was within, that's the worst part, I was within my weight bracket. Like I was just perfect. I was the perfect weight for my height, for my everything. I still am, boom. Still am. You get me? You get me? That must have happened in around 2012, 2011. But I continued having this unhealthy relationship with food, I'm gonna say up until like 2019. It would just become different versions of unhealthiness. It's so funny because I had this conversation with one of my really, really close friends. He was going through a similar thing. I'm not gonna say his name just in case he doesn't want this information out there. But he had a very similar experience with food, and it's so funny. We had it like in the same time period, and it's just like, oh my gosh, we used to meet and we used to talk, but we never talked about this one thing until we got out of it, and then now we're like, damn, even you, come on, get out of here. I mean, I had told my best friends, and they had tried to stop me and discourage me. You can't stop because of other people. It has to just come from you. I just hope that whoever who sees this video and is struggling with food or their relationship with food and their body, you just get out of there. Get out of there.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Now what I normally do is, if I want something, like if I want pizza, I'm gonna have pizza. And sometimes you realize you don't even want a lot. You just want like a bite. Like you're craving pizza, then you have 1 or 2 slices and you're like, I'm good. Think of food as nutritional and tamu. Like if you want chocolate, have some chocolate. You know, just have a Kabutha chocolate. If you want something salty, have your salty thing. Get me? Then have some fruit, have some vegetables, have your carbs, have your protein. You need all these things. You need them. That's okay. In moderation. I never used to get this in moderation thing, but now I'm getting the hang of it. Anyway, let me stop this video right there. Yeah, it's becoming way too long. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed sharing it. You get me? As usual, if you want to have a more intimate relationship with me, you can find me on my social medias at wahurakabutha on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Bye!